A few years ago, our youngest daughter, Angela, spent her summer at an internship at a church in Nashville. And one night, something happened that she was not prepared for. There was a tornado warning. And so she got advice from some of the people she worked for, and they said, go to the bathroom that's in the middle of the house, close the door, and wait until the all clear signal comes. And so she was staying at the house of somebody. It was funny, she was in Nashville, and she had a homestay, but she was house sitting for another person that particular time. And so she's sitting in the bathroom with their dog, not knowing what to expect. The storm hit. It didn't hit where she was. But storms hit. If your house is built on rock, on a solid foundation, if your life is built with its roots going down into Jesus, and your foundation is your relationship with Jesus, when the storm hits, you simply ride it out. Then you can do silly things like I do and sit around and watch the storm and get entertained by it. See, I'm not concerned about my house. Rhonda and I were in a hotel in Texas a few summers ago, and there was a tornado warning. And she was giving me a hard time because I was excited. I've always wanted to see a tornado. And when I told people that, what are you, some kind of idiot? I'm like, no, I don't think so. But we all face storms. We also all know people that anytime something happens in their life that they don't like, they fall apart. And according to what we're reading, it may be because their life is not built on their relationship with Jesus. We all face storms. But when we're following Jesus, our lives stand firm. You and I also know people that it seems no matter what happens, they're at peace and they're strong. And they don't lose their relationship with God. They don't question. They just go on. That's who I want to be. When we're that person, even in the midst of a storm, we'll be able to share God's love with the people around us. Even in the midst of a storm, we'll be able to help those around us and point them toward the one who can be their protector and who can be their help. It all depends on if we build our house on the rock or if we build our house on the sand. And that brings us back to Colossians chapter 2. Just as you accepted Christ Jesus as your Lord, you must continue to follow him. Let your roots grow down into him and let your lives be built on him. Then your faith will grow strong in the truth you were taught, and you will overflow with thankfulness. Don't let anyone capture you with empty philosophies and high-sounding nonsense that comes from human thinking or from the spiritual powers and principles of this world, rather than from Christ.